Here's the first aid, man. Come on, kick the fucking ass. We got the lead.
So the M416. This weapon is basically the HK416, Heckler and Koch made weapon, and it's kind of like the AK-47. It's the base model for other derivatives of the weapon. Models such as the M27 and various compact versions of this weapon. But this is pretty much just the base model of the M416, and it fills a rifleman role, kind of like the M16. It's just an all-around useful rifle, and that's kind of what this is. Kind of reminds me of the MTAR. It's useful in almost any situation. It has a good fire rate, it has moderate recoil, and I advise you to go fully auto with this as much as possible. You have the option to do long bursts over distance, and if you can't keep up with the target, then you might want to do some short choppy bursts, but most of the time you can hit pretty much anything with this, full auto and a semi-full auto. And the weapon has decent hip fire. Even better with the laser. Like if you like, you can play very aggressive with this weapon by putting a laser on it, or even a compensator. But it has good handling up to medium distance. Anything further than that, I'd say you have to maybe burst or put it on single fire. I don't really use it on single fire. I prefer it fully auto because it's one of those weapons with a decent recoil to the to the point where you can just kind of go full auto. And to go full auto with this, all you really got to do is pull your stick back and you'll be good to go. But pair this with a decent sidearm, like any sidearm you're comfortable with, any of the semi-automatic pistols, fully automatic pistols, you'll be good to go. I don't see this needing any particular sidearm. Now, like I said before, you can feel free to play pretty aggressive with this, and feel free to try different combinations with the weapon, because it's another one of those weapons where you can just put anything on it that complements your playstyle. You can put anything on it that you're comfortable with and have it, complement how you like to attack enemies in the game, and it'll suit you just fine. Now, if you're gonna play aggressive, the one thing you want to watch out for is weapons like the AK and PDW weapons. They're gonna beat you off the hip, and they're gonna be firing faster than you. So you want to stay away from those. Me personally, I like to play it at kind of a medium, kind of medium, maybe half medium range. That way I can aim in on guys, get a bead on them, and drop them pretty quick. I also recommend scopes like the Red Dot or the EOTech sight that they have in here, the holographic sight. The reason I recommend those because a lot of the sights with 4x zoom or better on this weapon just is not the M16. This is a good all-around rifle, but it's not the M16. Putting and it also isn't the AKM. It ain't that either. Putting a sight with a high zoom on it, or even just anything with 4x or more, is just not what you want to do. You're gonna have a few problems probably keeping up with the targets while you have it on like 4x or better. So I suggest putting on one of the low zoom sights. That way, you just have a better target view, and it's easier to keep it on target. Like those scopes seem to just not bounce around so much from the recoil. Whereas the 4x sights, all the different 4x sights, they bounce around quite a bit. So anything like the Cobra sight, Red Dot sight, the holographic sight, all of those will work just fine. So this is one of those weapons that's been through quite a few changes since the release of the game. This gun's been patched before. When the game first started, it was pretty good. It was fine, like it is now. It's an all-around rifle, but it's had some changes. It's been nerfed, buffed, rebalanced, things like that. And right now, I feel like it's in a good place. After they've done things to change it so it was more competitive with weapons like the M16 and the AK, where the M16 kind of has this niche on lock. I'm not even gonna lie, like the M16 kind of has this all-around rifleman rifle on lock, but that doesn't mean this weapon's bad. I feel like the recoil on this is better than the M16 personally. Whereas the M16 feels kind of unpredictable to me, and this can be like, you know, another M16 for you, like especially in the beginning of the game when you don't know what you're gonna spawn as, whether you're gonna spawn as American or Russian. You can like, this was one of the first guns when the game came out. I knew this weapon was gonna be good because they had pretty much the same weapon in Bad Company 2, and it was good in Bad Company 2, and I figured, you know, it'll be the same here. It pretty much is. It's all around good weapon. You can change it to fit your playstyle. You want to be aggressive, throw a laser or a compensator on it. You don't want to be aggressive, throw a heavy barrel on it and keep your distance. And you know, always put a sight on this. You know, the iron sight's not bad, but as soon as you unlock a sight for this weapon, put it up there. You want to be using it. But yeah, it's gone through a few rebalances, and I mean, I think it works perfect now. You know, you can put a suppressor on it and it works good. You don't have to really worry about too much damage fall off or any of those problems, and it's really not a weapon for extreme distance. If you want to use a weapon for extreme distance, like, well, an assault rifle for extreme distance, I suggest the G3, but we'll talk about that in another video. But for now, the M416. So, in game modes kind of like Conquest Domination, I don't think you should use this. I think you should use something that's better suited for real fast, quick gameplay, and you know, a lot of close range encounters. Because even though you can change this to fit a close range playstyle, you don't really want to. You want to stick with a medium range playstyle, because this all around weapon is really a rifleman's weapon. Like, you want to play that role. You want to be reviving people. You want to be, you know, dropping enemies from a little bit away, and you do still have the benefit of some good hip fire if things get close. And then you have your side on. Now, like I said, you don't want to play this something like Conquest Domination. You want to play something that's better up close, like the AEK. This is better for things like Rush. In Rush, you can play as a rifleman where you have to kind of clear people out from different areas at a distance and then move up to take the MCOM. Because with this, I don't run out of ammo too much unless I am in a very fast-paced, you know, game type, kind of like Conquest Domination. And the reloads on this are okay. You know, they're okay. They're normal. This is a kind of a more, you know, normal weapon. It doesn't have some ridiculous strength in one place and a weakness in another. The reloads on this are good enough, and you know, the recoil is moderate, and you can use it in a lot of different situations. That's why it's better for something like Rush, where you can stay away from the enemy, kill them, you know, throw out a health pack, keep yourself healed, keep your team healed, and then, you know, revive people when you need to. And you know, you tend to not run out of ammo because you stay on target a lot longer, and you don't have to worry about, you know, constantly reloading. So you stay on target longer, you get to drop your enemies quicker, and you really don't have to worry about constantly reloading or running out of ammo a lot. At least I don't. Now TDM, I'd suggest you play this kind of how I'm playing it right now with the underbarrel shotgun. And the reason I say do this because in TDM you might want to not run so much as like a traditional medic, but run kind of more as a powerhouse. Somebody with way too many guns, way too much ammo. Like, you can run this weapon with the underbarrel shotgun, with the rail, and then, you know, you can spray people down, switch to your shotgun when things get close and crazy, blow them away, and if things really get crazy, pull out your sidearm, no problem. And in regular Conquest, I say you play this more as like Demolition, where you because it's good to be versatile with this. That's one of the good things about this weapon. You can be so versatile. If you're playing Conquest and people are in buildings, you got to blow a wall out. You know, you use the grenade launcher with the rail, and you're good to go. Guys in the house, you can't get them out. Take the wall out, shoot them, and then shoot them with the you know, switch back, and then shoot with the regular weapon. Same thing with if you see a guy in a Hummer, hit it, blow it up, screw it. And you know, that's just what I like about this weapon, you know, the versatility of it all, the fact that they patched it and changed it around, and you know, it feels good now. It feels a little bit better. I think they might have played with the recoil because it feels good now. A lot of people don't have to just run to the M16 whenever they have a problem to solve. They can still use this weapon if they like it. Now, like I said before, stay away from high magnification sights. Just, it's kind of a waste, especially on this weapon. Other weapons, they shine, but on this weapon, nah. I mean, there are weapons where I swear by the 4X sight. Right? Kind of like in Bad Company 2, where you only ran the 4X sight. Like, there are some weapons in this game where I swear by it. This ain't Bad Company 2, and things have changed, and they've been constantly patching this game and tweaking things so that, you know, you run things differently on different weapons. Like, you can't just run this the way you're gonna run the G3 or the M16. You just can't. But like I said, it is very versatile, and you can change it to fit your playstyle. Now, I'm gonna recommend some classes for you. So one of the classes that I recommend is the Red Dot sight, or any sight you like, any close range sight, the Cobra or whatever. Grip, and you kind of don't need a grip, but it's good to have that extra stability. And the heavy barrel or suppressor, depending on how you like to play. Now, I like to play with the heavy barrel because I like to get back a little bit and just drop guys without them even knowing what hit them. They'll be trying to engage my teammates, and I can just engage them without them knowing where I'm at all. So, you know, Red Dot sight, grip, heavy barrel will work out just fine for you. If you don't like the heavy barrel, try the suppressor. Especially for TDM. Like if you like to play TDM like I do, try the suppressor. Another one I'm gonna advise you to use. This is kind of like the powerhouse class. This is what I'm running right now as you're watching the video. Red Dot sight, or any sight that you like, rail, you know, underbarrel rail, and heavy barrel. Now, and run on the rail, you want to run the shotgun. Now, you're gonna lose your health pack. Plain and simple, you're gonna lose your health pack, and that's fine. You might want to run with a couple extra medics to keep you healthy or keep you alive. You'll still be able to revive people. You know, if someone dies, you can revive them, but you're gonna lose your health pack. That's not that big of a deal. I do rely on the health pack a lot when I play as assault, but you don't need it all the time. This is a real good class to run, especially in the TDM setting, because you're gonna be going up against so many people. And if you're gonna be going up against a lot of people, like in the TDM setting, you want that extra gun under your rifle. That way you can gun people down with your normal weapon, switch to your shotgun, lay them out. I love this setup in the TDM setting, and I can recommend it to anybody. Like when I just want to beast on people, this is what I use. The underbarrel shotgun on this weapon, and it works perfectly. And those are my thoughts on the M416. Like many other guns in this series, this is a great weapon and another tool of the trade. And as always, if you like this commentary, give it a thumbs up. And if you don't, give it a thumbs down. I will catch you motherfuckers later.